Yo, what's good, Spark fam? Today we are going to be installing some 06 350Z power steering hardlines. We remove the motor from these cars. You are not supposed to hit these OEM hardlines because they will bend, and yeah, why not? It has been a long time since I've posted a video. I think maybe even a year. There's a lot to catch up on. I'll be making another video on that later. This is my Rocket Bunny Z. We're going to be going to Rob's house to go install these power steering lines. All right, we're in the moving toolbox, pulling up to Rob's. About to do these lines. They're not hard to do, they're just really annoying, but we're gonna get them done. Look who it is, bruh. Yup. Here's Rob, the guy that does everything I tell him to do.
No.
He does everything I tell him to do.
I tell you to do.
You know, like,
What did he say?
I have him build my cars. Now here's the other Z right here. This is what we're working on today. Boom. Alright, so we have a long line and we have a short line. What you guys want to do first is you want to thread these in. And then when you thread these in with a 11/16 wrench, you want to put these in with a 9/16 wrench. I'll show you when I get on there right now. Side note for those installing these power steering hard lines, if you have a crow's foot tool, that would be a lot easier. And you know, if you have your car up on jacks and your wheel taken off, also makes taking off these lines 1,000 times easier. So I have a 2006 DE, and if you can see right there, so I have one line already off, and that's the one that curls. It's the one that got bent, and it goes all the way to the middle of the rack, pump to rack. And then here's a secondary line that goes all the way down to the other side. What you want to do is you want to take off this side first on the 11/16 wrench, and then go under the car and go to the middle, and then take off the other sides. Thread this in by hand until it's as tight as possible, and then go ahead with the wrench and then tighten that in. Boom. So now the one in the middle of the rack is on, and that side you guys want to take your small line, fit it in through there, do the middle side first, and then do the outside. Once you guys got both of those tightened down, you want to go back at it with the 11/16 and tighten both that bottom nut and this bottom nut right there. Line goes from the pump all the way to that middle nozzle, and that's the short line. Long line, I'm not going to do in this video because I don't need to replace that one, but if need be, I'll do that later when the motor comes out and it's a lot easier to do.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That is the install of the Gktech power steering line, short line at that. I did all the work.
No, you did not. My hands are dirty, crippled and all.
That is all for today and what needs to get done on this car specifically. Still gotta get the knots delete done, so I'm gonna have Nas come and check that out. And then after that, I gotta extend the O2 sensors and the long tubes. Other than that, car cranks just won't start because the knots delete isn't done with the ECU. I'll get more into depth with what's been missed with the other Z that I have and why I have this one. And shout out to the Crooked King, Aaron. Massive thanks. And Rob, a little crippled over there, for helping me get this hookup with this Z. Catch up more in the next video. Peace.